Mr. Toyland.
Oh my God, it's Zartan. So what we're going to do, right, is we're going to check out the 6-inch GI Joe Classified Zartan. Version 1, right here, and then version 2, right here. Why do we have two of them? What's the big difference? We're going to get into it, right? So let's start with the original one that released. Now, initially, this was supposed to be color changing. It was not. People were a little upset about it, and that's probably why the second one came about. But this guy was pretty awesome. I mean, I still think he's really, really cool. He's basically the Zartan most of us wanted. He's got the look. He's got the cool retro design. He has got a fun bunch of little accessories he comes with. And, you know, he's awesome, right? So comes with the handy gun, which is a throwback directly to the original one that he came with. He even has this little bandana and his hood, which thankfully comes off. He's got a cool knife back here. And he comes with the backpack with a neat two little accessories you could either put on his belt or his backpack, which is the monkey paw, which I love, and then the little cobra head, which I thought was a really cool little touch on that too. So then in the backpack, you take that off and you have the face on there, just like the original figure. So he can wear this cool mustached face. It goes right on top of his other one. And he could be like, I'm not Zartan, I'm the guy with a mustache. Okay, so that's the original Zartan, which is fun, right? We like him. And then Hasbro's like, hey, we're doing this other Zartan, this really hard to get pre-release one, and he changes color, and I was going nuts, and everyone I know was going nuts, and like, this is the one we wanted. It arrived, and yeah, this is the one I wanted. There's aspects to the other one that I love, and there's aspects to this one that I love too. And I'll be honest with you, despite all the extra bells and whistles, I don't really know which one I like better. I like them both. So, it's whatever. So you could see right away some of the color variations. He's got some silver. It's basically just a direct repaint. There's nothing really new on the figure at all. So you got some of the coloring, like the hood is a lighter brown, closer to the original figure on this one. The silver highlights on the paint kind of replaced the clear look of the original figure that had the clear chest plate and clear, guards on the legs. But his pants are that cool, like orangish brown that the original figure had. This one I thought was cool. The original, because I took the liberties of changing the colors a little bit, but this one is a really more of a direct link to the original figure, which we all wanted to begin with. But you know what? They're working on it. Hasbro does seem to listen occasionally, and they fix things, and they come out with things that we want, right? So again, just a direct repaint, no retooling. Everything looks exactly the same face. Everything is the same on this figure. Now it comes with an assortment of cool accessories, right? Comes with this giant gun, which I think is this like a throwback to the Zartan with that giant gun that came out, I guess, in the late 90s, early 2000s, like a re-release of Zartan that had like the same face but a different body. I believe that's this big ridiculous gun. I believe a little homage to that. He also comes with a bow and arrow and a backpack attachment. Now these are actually repaints of the same bow and arrow and backpack that came with the winter storm shadow from a little while back, the Amazon exclusive. So they're the exact same, just repaints. I will say that this arrow pack actually also does fit into the. What is it? No, it fits in. So his backpack actually will fit into the back of the arrow. So you can actually put everything on him like this, basically, if you wanted to. Backpack is exactly the same as the original one, so you could put one of the faces in there. You already saw this. Now he comes with these two heads that are not just faces, they're actually just full-on head swaps. So if you want to give him the classic Storm Shadow head, or you want to give him the classic, I think it's like the version 3 of Snake Eyes with the cool gray band on the top, so you can give him that. It's pretty neat. Okay. Then he has an assortment of the faces that go on top. So you have the Mr. Mustachio again. Hello. You got this kind of fat dude with the little white tuft of hair on top. Then you have this this old scarred guy. Maybe he's like a sensei of some sort. I'm not really sure, but this is what his face is. Pardon me if I don't know. Now he comes with this interesting piece. This is a little mask that he wears, so you can, you pop off his little hood, you slide on his little skull mask, and he looks, pretty badass in his little skull mask. I don't know why he has it, but it's fun. I like it. I dig it. What he does not come with are the monkey paw and the cobra head, which I was a little bummed about, but you know what? You have the other figure probably already anyway. Now the color changing, right? So it's a little different than the original one. Like I'm talking about the 80s one, right? So the original 3 3/4 inch Zartan, you take him out in the sun and he changes color. It's like, oh my God, he's in the sun, he can't go in there, and he changes color. It's you have a lot of fun when you're a kid. Now this guy's a little different. He does not change in the sun. He just does not change in, black light. He's like temperature controlled. So I'm gonna go change his color, and I'll come back and I'll show you what he looks like, right? Okay, so luckily enough for anyone watching, it snowed a lot the other day, so I just went outside and I grabbed some snow, put it in this little cup, and we're going to do it right here because Zartan actually changes color pretty quickly with the right temperature. So we're just going to take this little bandana off. We're going to pop his head in there and I'll show you, right? Oh my God, I'm trapped in snow. He comes out and he's all blue. He's all blue. Look at that. All blue. Get some light on this dude. And same thing, any of the skin that's exposed, you kind of toss him in there and he'll get all frostbite and all that fun stuff. Now, it's cool. I like the color changing. I dig it. I mean, we wanted it. We got it. The only problem I have with it is like, I don't want to have to get everything wet just to get, it's just weird. I guess you could stick them in the freezer, but that doesn't really last that quickly. It doesn't, take, it takes a lot longer when you stick them in the freezer, but you stick them directly into something cold like this, it works pretty well, like ice water or something like that. Now, again, you just take your finger, you can kind of instantly makes it go away, which is cool, but you got to be careful if you're doing like photos, things like that, because it will, activate. But yeah, that's Zartan looking all blue. Abu dee abu da. Okay, there we go. So we'll take him over there and get rid of the snow that I brought into my house. Wonderful. But yeah, I mean, I think all said and done, it's a cool little trick, I guess, to the figure. I think if I didn't have this figure, I think I would be totally content with the version 1 they came out with. I don't think the extra price tag or the extra accessories are really worth the this figure specifically. I mean, I think the original one is super cool. Don't be frustrated if you can't find this one. It's not really that big of a deal. I'd say just keep the original. Don't stress about it. This one's cool if you have it, so enjoy. All right, have fun.